Hey there, boys, girls, and squirrels. My name is Modstab, and welcome back to Tales of Symphonia, a game where we have two swords, two daddies, and okay, maybe not two loves, but you guys get the point, okay? In the last episode, we confronted Kratos and said, yo, Big Daddy, we need Origin Seal. And he said, only if you kill me. And we said, no. And then he was saved by Ewan, who apparently was one of his close buddies who did a previous journey to regenerate the world or unite the world or whatever. But it's all good. And we did officially decide that we have to go to Darius-Kharlan because that stinking savage Mythos Yggdrasil stole our Colette from us by possessing her body and is now gonna try to do some nasty things. Who knows? But we're gonna go get her back in today's episode. But before we continue, link in the description below is my Twitch channel. We are going to be streaming every Monday and every Wednesday on Twitch, so go ahead and follow me down there. Mondays, we're going to be currently doing that at a 7 p.m. Central Standard Time up till 9 or 10 just to get a couple hours in after I get back from work. Wednesdays, we're going to be looking to transition and eventually get to the point where we're doing a 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time on Twitch as well. In our last live stream here on YouTube, we did announce that we're going to be looking to slowly switch over to Twitch just because I like the platform better as far as live streaming is concerned. And I want to have you guys join me there because it's a blast. And what we'll do is we'll clip those and then we'll bring them back over here to YouTube. It'll be an awesome time. And I'd love to see you guys there. Other links in the description. Search those however you want. Community Discord, blah, 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 blah. But mostly, check out that Twitch. Anyways, I'm going to open my soda can pop because I'm a thirsty, stinking boy. Yes, queen. Okay, we're going to Darius-Kharlan, which I think we have to go to the Tower of Salvation to get to. We also got really cool swords from our two daddies, the twin daddies. That's what we're going to call them from now on. Tower of Salvation, which was... All right, in our travels, we did find some things, and I love these conversations. So, just one more problem. What are you doing? Did you do your homework? Do we really have to do our homework? I mean, come on. You haven't done it yet. Rain's going to get mad. Ain't Genus? No, Rain would know if I did your homework. It'll be fine. I'll write it down myself. It won't work. I can't make the crazy mistakes that you make. You can be a real punk sometimes. Also, I love that this is happening while we're in the middle of going to save Colette. We're stopping at all these points to see what people are talking about. Oh, it's so good. There's no casinos, no bars, not even girls. I didn't realize how tough journeys were. What? The village I grew up in didn't have any casinos or bars, but I still had a lot of fun. You backcountry hick? Do you really think that kind of healthy lifestyle suits me? Healthy lifestyle. I love that that's his emphasis here. But you don't fool around as much as you claim you do. Excuse me? Well, if you really hated being on a journey and wanted to quit, you'd have done it already. Why did you get all quiet? You're pretty sharp sometimes. I guess I should head back. What? Are you serious? No, of course not. I've got reasons of my own to stay with you guys. Oh, I see. But it'd be lonely if someone left, even if it was you. Okay. Now I'm really reconsidering my decision. Alright, we'll see you guys when we get to the Tower of Salvation, or Manor, or whatever it's called. I feel like such an idiot, okay? I was exploring Silverant, and I was finding all these cool little side stories, which I did jump cut to, guys. But I forgot that the Tower of Salvation got destroyed from Silverant, and so the only Tower of Salvation, which is the entry point to Darius-Kharlan, was in fact in Tetheola. I'm an idiot! But it's okay. Can we go straight up here, right? We just gotta use the Eternal Sword that we just got. And Rectajuno some Kekolios. Let's do it, team. Cutscenes, baby. The only thing left is that dais. It's the Eternal Sword. Lloyd, are we fully prepared? This may be our last battle. We're all set, baby. So this is good. We're getting to the end of the game. Oh, I'm so excited. Yes, we're set. I'm so flippin' ready. What a beast. Nice. And we were able to pick it up and we're golden. Also, that's a really loud noise. Can we chill on the sound effects a little bit? Split into a red and a blue sword. So it split in to the swords that my twin daddies gave me. Obtain the title of Eternal Swordsman. Yes, dude. Look at us go. You who possess the new right. What do you ask of me? Carry us to Darius Karlon, to where Mythos and our dear friend are. Understood. Here we go, everyone. Bring on, freaking army! Oh, this is so cool. I'm so ready to wreck some Mythos Butete. I'm sick of this guy. Relay hole. Did they really like their strobing sound effects? Just like we're looping it over and over and over again. Oh my gosh, yes, dude. Look at us go. We are in Darius Karlon, huh? And I want to see what his, not strat, no status. I want to see what Eternal Swordman does. Oh my gosh, it raises like everything. Oh my gosh. We're not going to get to max level, I don't think. Which I think is 99, but... Oh, baby, baby. This is so cool. Now, I wonder where all the chest unlockables are, because I'm assuming we're going to get the, like, some of the best gear in the game. So we're just going to try to branch off. I'm going to do... we're going to... Yeah, what are we fighting here? So the shadow dudes. Huh. These things have high armor. Oh, I gotta turn things down just a smidge. Okay, there we go. Now it should be a little bit more reasonable on the peaking. Yeah, dude, these things have a lot of health, and that is their weak. Light stuff is their weakness. Nice. Dude, look at the amount of XP you get from these guys. That's intense. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. So, hello? All right. Well, I'm going to do a little exploring and figure out where the path leads to and where we need to go, and I'll see you guys when we get back. Oh, here we go, guys. I want to show this. Summon Origin, baby! Oh! What? Dude! That was disgusting! Also, I'm having, once again, there's a lot of different paths I gotta discover, okay? But I think we might have found it, but that was so good. That felt good. Holy crap, that's a powerful summon. Yeah, look at this. A little ringy-ding-ding here, huh? Oh, of course they're trapped!
What the?
Oh no, it's a trap! Lloyd, help us!
Oh boy. No teleporting one away.
Find a way to evade this trap.
Well, I'm not in the trap, so I mean, we're good to go.
Don't worry about me. Just take care of Mythos.
All right, let's friggin' pimp slap this guy into the next existence.
Lloyd, get the Darius emblem. With it, you can...
Oh, with it I can what?
This device is not life-threatening. Please, don't worry.
But where is it bringing him, I guess, is a better
Lloyd,
question.
As long as you're all right, we still haven't lost.
Everybody's putting all their faith in this boy. But I guess Lloyd is a powerful man, and he is very determined.
What the hell is going on? What
Good point.
To everyone?
Everything is all right. I can feel the...
Oh, that's so cool. This is Origin talking, by the way.
Somewhere in this city.
That is so cool.
All right, let's go find them.
Let's go find them. This is so cool! Ah! Oh my gosh! I'm just nerding out so hard right now. I love this so much. Colette! Colette, I love you! Don't go!
Get out of my body!
That's right, my girl. Fight him. Fight him. Beat the flip out of him.
Strong. I can't.
That's right. Girl power, baby.
Mythos, get away
Girl power!
Dare you, human! You son of Kratos!
How dare you give me orders?
I am the son of Kratos. Kratos is a beautiful man.
What's going on?
Oh, sick. Flashbacks.
Martel. How could you?
Human, your kind must not be allowed to live.
How far are you willing to go to take control of the mana?
I'll never forgive you. You humans are all the same.
So was she killed? Was Martel killed by somebody? No way, dude.
What's going on? Mythos, Ewan, Dad.
I bet I'm... Oh, he called him Dad! Oh, sweet twin daddies!
Lloyd, we're inside Mythos' memory. Don't let it get to you.
Yeah, but they're trying to see... Like, he obviously remembers it this way, right?
Why do you interfere? We both want the same thing. I just wanted to save the world and my sister. To have a world where no one will be persecuted.
I'm willing to bet some human killed Martel. And that's where this whole thing started.
Colette, are you okay?
Lloyd. Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, the music transition, though, from, like, the ominous effect of Darius Carline to, like, oh, we're so happy and beautiful together.
Thank you for rescuing
Have my babies.
me. I knew you'd come.
I love this so much. This is so fun.
We made a promise, didn't we? That we'd go on a journey together.
That's my boy, Lloyd. Sticking true to them promises, baby.
Looks like the crystal won't come off.
That's okay.
Yeah,
We'll worry about it.
But I think it's okay. The feeling of something eating through my mind is gone now.
Good.
Where's everybody else?
I got taken away.
They got caught in a trap, and we all wound up separated.
Oh no! We have to find them!
Good point, girl.
Yeah.
Good point.
Let's go.
Oh, that's so fun. That was fun. Welcome back, Colette. Why didn't they just voice act this? Thanks. What's wrong? Well, I really like it when you say, welcome back. Why? Why? Exactly. Do you remember when you said it to me when I returned to my normal self? You mean the time at Fuji Mountains? Yeah, I was so happy. When you tell me welcome back, I really start to feel like I'm really back. But you're physically there. Welcome back doesn't change any of that, but I guess I get the point. I see. I'll say it any time and as many times as you like. Have my babies. I can't help but think that's what's going through his mind right now, okay? That's just what's happening. It's a fact of life. Get over it. This is Waluigi. Walgea? Nothing is broken, but it feels cold. Let's go. We have to stop Mythos. Oh my gosh. And do we go up here? I would assume, because this is teleported to Darius Carline. We can't go forward. Oh, this is when Zealous tried to tell us about the crest. The crest. That's what we need. Sick. Save point. But we ain't saving. We got people to save. Okay. Didn't expect that. All right. Ooh, another dark portal of death. That'd be fun.
Lloyd!
Keep run. Voice act. I love when they voice act these like cutscenes. It makes me so much happier. Okay, I just got sucked into nothingness.
Where the heck is this funky place?
Hang on a sec. Do you hear a strange sound?
You mean that giant rumbling in the background of my audio? Yes, I hear it.
A strange sound.
We'll be sucked into the magic circle.
Of death and despair and agony.
Crap, let's get the hell out of here.
I love it.
Ow!
Ow.
What is this thing?
That's a good
What's
point.
that thing down there?
That's terrifying.
What's the matter? You'll be caught unless you hurry up and run.
Such a pathetic sight, Zelos.
Like the two people that they trusted most? Question mark.
Why is Kuchinao?
It's gotta be an illusion. There's no way those two would be here.
Zealous is a smart man. There's no way.
You're so stupid.
Shut up.
You've shut your eyes to reality for so long that you can't even tell what's real anymore.
Okay, I love the level of like internalization you get to see with these type of cutscenes, but it's always all these type of like illusions and stuff like that. No matter whether it's this game, other games, movies, stories, or otherwise, the illusion is always like, you're so dumb you can't even tell what's real anymore, because they question the illusion, which is fake. So you're not really helping your case there, girly.
You grew
Or
up in
illusion.
Mizuho, yet you still can't tell if I'm real or an illusion? You
He
really
is an
are a
illusion.
failure.
I'm not a failure.
So
Don't you
sad.
dare attack my
Did someone
beautiful
so
Sheena.
unworthy become the chosen?
He probably deserves a little ego peg knocked out, but don't you dare attack Sheena.
It's no wonder he betrayed his friends.
Ooh, but he came back though.
Neither of you should have been born. Everyone would have been so
Ouch.
much happier had you not been born.
Methinks
You brought
not.
misfortune upon the people of Mizuho.
Wouldn't be no glorious fan fictions if these characters weren't born. Hey, got him.
Can you really say you didn't? You, the coward who trembled before Volt and killed your comrades?
She didn't kill them. They died because Volt was a turd nugget.
One betrayed his friends and then came back shamelessly, and the other killed the people of her village.
Slightly twisting the words. Okay, this is gonna bring me up to a good point. Okay, like anytime you hear like these crazy voices in your head that are telling you that you're useless, they're usually like just a twist of the truth. Maybe people did, like in the case of Sheena would be a great example. Maybe people did die, but did she kill them? No. Should she feel guilty about it? No. Like, it sucked. It was a bad situation, but we gotta move on with yourself, girl, okay? Stop, like, beating yourself up about something that you literally can't control. So I think it's kind of a good insight as to, like, even in reality, you know, like when you hear those subtle voices that are like, you're useless, you're no good, you're bad, you're very no good, I hate you. Just think about, like, compare them to the truth. Like, compare them to the objective truth of the situation. Is it a twist on the truth, or is it actual truth? I would almost be willing to bet 100% of the time it's a twist on the truth, because everybody feels bad about something. It's just a matter of, it tends to be not exclusively your fault. Maybe there was some level of misunderstanding or whatever, but always judge like thoughts like that against truth. It just makes sense.
Now, if you
Sorry, I
think
got a
you
little
can
rambly there.
Run! You'll be devoured by the darkness and die.
Don't worry about it. It's okay,
Damn it,
friends.
we're gonna be eaten by that monster unless we do something.
No,
Are
don't
you
do it.
kidding? Would you like me to save you, Zelos?
I would love for you to shut up.
Beg for our forgiveness.
See, this is where these things always get out of hand. Like, it's always putting somebody else in power over you as far as, like, another person. You should never let another person control, like, your fate. Like,
And
just
pledge loyalty to Crucius.
and pledge loyalty to Crucis. Oh, Drassi is trying to recruit people.
Bestow eternal suffering upon you.
Shut up, Mythos,
If
you
it
sack of
devours
garbo.
You will neither live nor die. You will be trapped in true darkness, tormented in isolation forever.
Forever.
Yeah.
I can save you. Join us and defeat Lloyd.
This guy, what a sack of crap, dude. I am your glorious tech overlord. Truth doesn't exist, only what I want you to see. Please worship me.
Then it will all be over.
Good
Lord
lord.
Mythos has agreed to let the people of Mizuho live.
And he'll remove the
Yeah.
title and duties of the chosen from you and transfer everything to me.
You don't need a chosen, you idiot.
Celeste will gain the power of the chosen.
Yes! What I wanted more than anything else. The power of the
Nope.
chosen.
Nope.
You'll let me have it, won't you?
I know.
Just
No, we
imagine.
won't.
Your life will finally have meaning and value.
All you have to do
Scummy.
is pledge your allegiance to me.
Yeah, look at this. This is the sure sign that the dude is about out of options. His army is dwindling. His resources are dwindling. He has zero hope. And now he's just trying to trick people to be recruited
As
for
soon
him.
as
So
you do
what a
that,
what a scum
you will
lord.
be saved from the Shadow's grasp.
Yeah, Shadow's
people of
grasp my
Mizuho.
butthole.
Celeste will become the chosen.
Nope.
Listen to me, both of you.
Ooh. Oh,
I've come for you guys. I'm right down below.
yes.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! The only thing down there is that monster.
Lloyd, don't tell me you were eaten by that monster.
That's right, baby girl.
Lloyd is the real illusion. The monster is mimicking his voice to lure you.
I'm not an illusion.
Do you think it's better for the people of Mizuho to become part of the Age of Lifeless Beings? Do you think
Brings
it's
up a good
okay
point.
for Celis to become the next chosen who could be sacrificed at any time?
Also, great point. And now we are brought to the point where these characters have to decide, and that Sheena and Zelos have to decide: are they going to be selfish, or are they going to be selfless? Selfish would mean they would give Celis the burdens of the chosen, and the people of Mizuho would be saved, but they would have zero freedom. So, selfless versus selfishness. And they're going to have to decide that.
But
Both of you have to decide for yourselves. But I have faith in you.
That's
I know
right, my
you
boy.
won't run away, even if what we're trying to do is difficult. Don't forget, your lives have value just by being alive and being there.
True. I mean, he's not wrong.
just by being alive, my life has value?
Especially because you're not being controlled by a giant overlord that tells you what you should think and shows you what you should think. Okay?
A traitor like me has value?
That's right.
Not.
Freedom!
Has any value just by being alive.
What a scumbag. Okay, if that doesn't tell you you should run away from this guy, why the frick are you even on this journey? How could you fall for something like that? Come on now.
There's a significance in being born, but if that's not
That's
good
my
enough
boy.
for you, I'll give them another value. They're both valuable because they're my friends.
Aw, yoity boity boo.
That's a pretty pathetic value, but I suppose it'll do.
You reject my offer?
Yes, we do, you a-hole.
You know what I wish for, yet you still interfere?
Sorry, but I got no choice. The guy who decided my value believes in me and tells me not to run away.
All right. Now it's Sheena's
I
turn.
trust you, Lloyd. I, the sort of valuable Zelos, headed your way.
I love his self-deprecating humor. It's so funny.
Looks like you beat me to it.
Are you running away again?
No.
Always the entire village of Mizuho.
I am not running.
Mm.
The people of Mizuho are waiting for us to reunite the worlds.
So everybody can be
Betraying
happy.
That trust would truly be running away.
That's my girl. That's my girl, Sheena. That's my girl.
Damnation or salvation? Guess there's only one way to find out.
Jump in! Head over heels, baby! Or is it feet first? Whatever it may be. Boom. Illusion
Welcome
conquered.
back, you two.
We
It's
did
not
it,
like I
team.
can really run away from the fact that I was born.
Exactly. Especially
enough.
since we now have our newfound pathetic value and all. I'm gonna try and face my challenges head on.
Yeah!
Running won't solve anything.
Dude, I love this. This was such a good moment. Such a good moment.
What possible value does one burden to exist with cursed blood have? Sometimes running's the only way to save yourself. Humans are so arrogant.
This guy is so, like, caught up in himself that he's not willing to, like, just slow down a little bit and realize, okay, I've screwed up. I have a twisted worldview because bad things happen to me, yes, but
What is that?
he's so caught up in himself being selfish and trying to save his sister because he wants his sister back that he didn't take a moment to think, okay, like, where's the value? Like, why do I think this way? And trying to work it out for himself and realize, okay, maybe I have a twisted view. People suck and people do bad things. But let's not focus on that because it's so much smaller of a percentage of people that are scummy than are actually decent humans at this point. That it really is. Like, I hate the whole glass half full analogy because I think it's so cliche and cheesy, but it really is. How do you see things? Like, how do you perceive those things? That's how you're going to assume that the vast majority of the world is. So,
Spider figurine.
I don't know.
But it's
Man, we're getting
broken
really
in half.
It's kind of
creepy.
That's funny. We're getting all philosophical here in today's
Maybe it's
episode,
an
I guess.
admonition to not run away.
Admonition, huh?
I guess that's one way to look at it.
Also, since when does Lloyd use words that big?
Maybe it is. I'm gonna hang on to it as a reminder.
Now let's... Okay, so we got the Spooter Boy figure. Hello. Hello. I gotta figure out what admonition means. I'm gonna look it up on my phone while we run because multitasking is key. Admonition. Because it's like, I wonder if it's like a derivative of admonish. An act or action of admonishing authoritative counsel or warning. All right. Nice. So like a reprimand or rebuke. That's cool. Yeah. Okay, cool. So I was right, but I just wasn't 100% on it. Which is fine. And do we go over this way to get everybody else back? No. Apparently we go down. I guess. Okay, see Rain down here. Yes, we want to go down because we want to go to Rain. Rain is the beauty. The teaching beauty that guides us.
What the?
Huh? Wait a minute, didn't we see Rain in here?
Why is the mayor?
Be careful. It's an illusion.
That's my girl, Rain.
You think I'm an illusion? This is exactly why everyone says half-elves are fools.
So I'm wondering, it looks like Genus's illusion is the mayor, and then Rain's illusion is probably your mother, and they're probably going to be struggling with the idea of, like, since everybody had self-worth, I'm assuming that's what these battles are going to be.
Rain, my pitiful child.
Yep, here we go.
Child who received only half her elven blood.
Yeah.
Mother?
And they're gonna have
no place in this world.
They're gonna have a lot of the same battles I think Mythos did.
That's not true.
It is
That's a good
because
point.
you are despicable halflings that I was chased out of Heimdall.
And then the parallels of
Then why
racism
did you
do
give
happen
birth
right
to
here.
us?
There probably was no choice. That's why you were thrown away after you were born.
Whew.
Disappear from this world.
Shut up, yay holes!
There is no meaning for you to live.
Disappear.
Die now.
Yeah, that lack of value.
Humans and elves. Neither side wants us.
But Lloyd does.
That's
Lloyd
right.
loves you.
No one wants you.
Filthy lies. Even if it's only one person, it's a filthy freaking lie.
I didn't choose to be born like this. Yet
Rain.
it can't be helped.
I'm really not used to
It's
seeing
your
Rain
fault
not
for
be
being
confident in
careful.
herself. It's kind of tragic.
No,
It's sad.
you're wrong.
That's
No,
right.
They are not wrong. Half-elves are despised and discriminated against for merely being alive. Our existence is a
a-holes.
crime.
No, it's not
No.
Mythos.
It's not the half-elves' fault.
That's right, baby girl.
People who can't accept those who are different are the ones to blame. It's because of their weak hearts.
I mean, if there was anything for me to say about this topic, I mean, that says it right there. Like, stop being a-holes, dude. Just because somebody looks different than you, and get over yourself.
I came to get you.
Also, there's a lot of people that are into that kind of thing, if you know what I mean. Hey, got him.
Now let's go.
Let's do
It's
it.
hopeless,
We
Rain.
outie.
You'll just be abandoned again.
Not by Lord freaking
You're a
Irving!
half-elf. The world will continue to hate you.
Yeah, no, they won't.
Lloyd came for us.
Of course I did.
Even though he could have left us behind.
I love you
and
guys.
faced
You're my
Mythos.
friends. And my teacher. And beautiful.
You'll just be betrayed
love all of you.
again. Because you're a half-elf.
So it looks like, actually, one thing I find really interesting is all of these things that our party is struggling with is things that Mythos very specifically is struggling with, like, internally. So it's
may
kind of
be
cool to
right.
get that parallel and that
again, you
insight
may
into
be wrong.
kind of his thought process and where he's
It
at and
wasn't
why he
because
feels
of
the way
my
he
blood
does.
That you abandoned me. It was
Yep.
because of the world that hates my blood, and a mother who was too weak to stand up against it.
I'm just saying, all you mothers out there, listen to this, okay? If you're gonna be a mama, mother flowers.
I'm going to start
Fred.
hating that weakness.
Okay,
My
sorry.
hatred never changed anything. In order to change the world,
Just
I
raging
must
all
first
episode.
change myself.
That's
I'm
my girl,
glad I
Rain.
was born a half-elf.
That's
It's because of
good.
it that I met Lloyd and my other dear friends.
Mm-hmm.
Genus, do you feel
Look at
the
that.
same?
Yes.
Are you happy that you were born a half-elf?
Yes.
That's ridiculous. There's no world for half-elves.
They
Does
just keep
humans
jabbing.
hate us? I hate humans.
Oh, Genus.
But I like you, Lloyd. And I like everyone we traveled with.
Genus
Because
will get over himself.
I think they all
It's gonna be like the whole Anakin Skywalker effect with Genus. I hate you.
You're an idiot. You're deluding yourself.
I'm the same. Just like
Mhm.
those that hate half-elves, I get mad at humans and elves just for being who they are.
Good point,
That's
Genius.
just going to make them hate me more.
Exacta.
My heart was weak too.
That's
Should
my
it
boy.
seem to be weak-hearted? Not everyone's strong. Not everyone can stand being despised.
And here we go. We start seeing Mythos
you
kind of
too.
become more of a tragic character instead,
Lloyd,
which is incredibly
thanks for
interesting.
coming.
Because up to this point, he was just kind of like a friggin' dictator, like emphasis where you please on that word, by the way. But he was just an a-hole. And now you're starting to see some of his like facade fall apart.
I'm sorry. I promise to
Yeah,
make
and-
up for all the trouble we've caused.
We're starting to realize that maybe he was just kind of, not only is he kind of broken on the inside, but he's also kind of a little bit misrepresented, as far as if we took the time to get to know him and said, hey, like, let's chill, like, let's figure out what's going on, like, let's try to do our best to overcome those struggles that you had to face. The problem is he's letting those struggles determine who he is rather than overcoming those struggles and growing from them. And so he kind of stopped at the whole recognizing what those struggles were and lived in that moment and lived as the victim of those circumstances rather than overcoming those circumstances. It's just really interesting, like the cool little parallels they have
Don't worry about it.
in
We're
this world to
friends,
that
right?
stuff. So
Hey, what's this thing that just came floating down?
it's
They're fragments
beautiful.
of the mirror.
Maybe they're symbols
It's
of
shiny.
the weakness of our hearts.
good
You
point.
should hang on to it. It's proof that you guys beat that weird mirror.
That weird mirror,
Okay.
baby.
Yes, it's a good idea.
Nice. Lloyd has a lot of good ideas, especially later in the game. Okay, now where's the next area? Because we don't have Presea or Regal, so I think we actually have to go to the teleports Mickey across the way first. I could be wrong here, but I'm pretty sure this is where we need to go. Hello? Nope, I was wrong. Oh, I guess we're gonna jump cut until I get to Presea and Regal and stuff, and then we'll see you guys when we get back. All right, sick. We found them. We found them, and they're here, and they're beautiful as ever. Hello, my beautiful friends. What is their flashback gonna be?
It's them.
Yeah, but what are they seeing, though?
save
That's the
you
real
guys.
question. Do they feel like they have to be imprisoned?
I thought I just saw Lloyd.
Yes, he disappeared. What could...
A trap?
Even if it is, remaining here indefinitely...
Would not be particularly meaningful. Let us search for Lloyd.
Interesting. Oh, so they're
glad
both gonna see
we're
Alicia.
safe. Alicia.
Impossible.
Please wait. I'll take you to Lloyd.
It's an
Careful, boys.
illusion. Alicia is dead.
Yes. She was murdered.
By Regal.
And what am
And
I,
that's
to
gonna
say?
be their battle.
Even though I'm right here, breathing, my very own sister insists that I'm dead.
Because you are.
It's true that I was murdered by Regal, but here I am, alive in front of you. Isn't that enough?
Oh, the temptation to get back what was lost.
Only an illusion. Be gone.
Oh boy.
We don't know for certain it's an illusion.
And here we
Presea.
go.
You believe me, don't you?
And once again, trying to twist reality, making Regal into the bad guy.
Stop. If you don't stop...
Regal, I can't believe you tried to kill me.
Shut up,
I can't
sack
believe
of garbage.
Silence, Phantom. Presea, move.
If you want to kill Alicia, you must face me first. Prepare yourself.
Come on! We all know how this... We know where everything is. Baby girl, come on now.
Stop it!
Come on,
Both of
Presea.
you.
Yeah, we know it's a phantom. Ouch.
Lloyd's voice. Is this an illusion as well?
But there's blood.
Did...
I feel an evil presence from that blood. Be careful, Presea.
Oh, here we
What's going
go.
on? What is real?
Nothing.
Doesn't matter. Just settle down. Why are you fighting each other? You're supposed to be friends.
Mm-hmm.
Lloyd.
Interesting. Did he cut himself?
Aren't an illusion?
Why did you stop attacking? You hate the one who murdered me, don't you?
Shut up. He didn't murder you. See what I mean? Twisting of the truth. Makes it sound like Regal murdered and killed her on purpose, but it wasn't because of that. It was because she became transformed because people are scum lords and then put Regal into a position where it was either he gets rid of her or lets her roam the world as this creature that can't be healed or fixed and just runs around and kills innocent people. So, I mean, come on now. Twisting the truth. I talked about this. We all know that's the case.
Regal, why won't you just let yourself be killed?
And now he's going to play the guilt trip on Regal.
Felt guilty about killing me. Here's your chance to end it all.
Yes, it's for
Whatever.
the best. If you are killed, you will no longer feel guilt.
And once again, a reflection into Mythos' heart. Like, he feels guilty about stuff, and he feels like the only way to do it is just to end it all. To end it all.
If you kill him, you will have your revenge. Crimes must be punished.
And there we go. The justice. The, like, overinflated sense of justice that isn't actual justice. So what I mean by that is, like, justice in its most basic form is you do the crime, you pay the time, right? So you steal something, you pay the money back, you spend whatever the allotted time is in, like, jail, not prison, obviously, unless it's like a big, like, felony. But that's justice, to make sure that the crime is paid in full. Now, when I say an overinflated sense of justice, now let's say somebody stole from you. You're like, well, they should be in prison for the rest of their lives. That's not justice, you know? Like, obviously, if they stole, like, something expensive, the money should be paid back and they should spend their time in there, especially if they're not a repeat offender. So a very oversimplified version of this is like a pack of gum at the store versus a TV, right, that they steal. Well, a pack of gum, it's like $1, you know what I mean? Like, pay that back, move on with yourself. If you don't do it again, then we're good, we're chill. A TV, a little bit more expensive, and so I think that should allot to a little bit more time served. That would be justice, to, like, give a very basic level of it. There's certain things that are smaller that don't need, like, maybe a pack of gum, throw them in overnight, you know what I mean? A TV, maybe throw them in for a month, like, depending on how expensive the TV was. There's different levels of justice depending on the crime, and basically what happened is Mythos had a crime committed against him in the sense of, like, his sister being killed by some scumlord, and, like, he never let it go, and he's just gonna punish everybody for it who even remotely looks like that guy, in the sense of humans, in the case of Mythos, and he's just gonna try to punish everybody for the crimes of one person, which, although may feel like justice in the moment that it happened, is just, it's overboard, okay? You can't make innocent people pay for a crime that they didn't commit, I guess, is the long story short of this.
Both of you, get a hold of yourselves. Don't confuse who you should be fighting. Dying won't settle anything. Killing won't solve anything.
Good point.
That is merely logic. People are not moved by logic.
I mean, he's not entirely wrong there. Once again, a little bit of twist of the
If
truth.
the one you love is killed, you hate the murderer. And murderers must be punished.
But if you keep killing people like that, it'll only spawn new hate and new revenge. Besides, you're just running away if you die. You'll forget the murder and the pain of that crime.
Spawn new hate.
Running away from my crime.
What about my feelings? You murdered me.
He didn't murder you, Alicia. You scummy Mythos. Get out of their freaking heads.
It is true that Alicia died, but I know she doesn't want things to end like this.
Not to mention, she wasn't murdered, okay? She was transformed into a beast by some a-holes who should be the ones paying the crime, not Regal.
What you're both doing is selfish.
Exactly, selfish.
The real Lloyd.
Genius.
That Alicia is a fake. Alicia wouldn't say things like that.
And it took you this long to notice that.
Going to kill me?
No.
Stop deceiving my friends.
But we are going to stop pretending that you exist.
I came to get you guys.
I'm sorry. I lost the will to atone for my crimes by taking comfort in the feeling of being punished.
Ooh, he's a
Death is
masochist.
not punishment. Punishment is living with one's crime and working to atone for it.
Oh, well, here's the thing, because you have the whole idea of reform, and I think people can change. Like, I mean, that's just a fact of life. People can change. And the fact that Regal feels so guilty about Alicia dying by his hands, like, it wasn't murder again. Like, it was totally
Closed off
different
my
thing.
heart and turned away from people who were trying to atone for their crimes.
That's my
Because
girl.
it was easier to hate
Mm-hmm.
than to forgive.
An incredibly true statement.
There are so
Okay?
many things you
Like-
can do before you die. And I don't think everything has to be forgiven. But no matter how painful things may be, you just can't dwell on the past.
Okay. So what I would say to alter that phrase a little bit is I think things should be forgiven but not forgot. Now, a couple alternating circumstances with that. We'll go back to the whole idea of stealing. Like, let's say somebody steals a pack of gum from you. You know, that's like $1 or $2. Maybe they're like, I wanted the gum real bad. I'm sorry. Here's the money back. Here's the gum. Or however they decide to reconvene that. You can forgive them at that point, but you don't forget. So maybe you don't put them in a position where it's tempting to take the piece of gum or whatever it is. And then back to the whole idea of like the TV thing. Like, let's say they steal the TV and they don't repay you back. They don't say they did it. They're just trying to get as much money out of it as possible. Like, I still think you should be able to forgive them because it takes the burden off of you. At that point, holding on to that grudge no longer has a burden or a weight upon you. It's all based upon that person. So you still forgave them, but you didn't forget that they didn't come back to you. They didn't ask for that level of forgiveness. They didn't ask to, hey, sorry, I did this. Let's repay you. And so I think those are two examples of ways where people can, not only can you change because you forgive them and make it easier on yourself, but if you give the people the opportunity to change or atone for their actions, like, that needs to be forgiven but not forgotten, so you don't put them in those awkward positions of like potentially stealing again and things like that. So a little bit of modification to that phrase, I guess.
I will stop allowing myself to be trapped in the past.
Yeah.
One cannot seek a new world while dragging the past along.
And I think one other thing to point out with the whole idea of forgiveness is if you never forgive one person for doing something, anybody that fits into that category, you're going to put into that box of unforgiveness, hatred, and frustration, just like what Mythos is doing here. So he had a human murdered his sister, at least it's alluded to, that's the fact. He can't let that go, and he will never forgive people for it, or hasn't forgiven people for it. So he's held on to this burden, this pain, and this frustration his whole life. And now anytime he sees a human, he thinks all humans are worthless sacks of crap that are all murderers. And that's just not the case. I mean, that's what unforgiveness can do to you. It can put you in a position where you see everybody under the same lens, even if they've never done anything to wrong you. So I think that's another really important thing. A really important thing to kind of keep in mind with the idea of forgiveness as well.
The countless lives that were lost and the pain of those that suffered. Crimes must be met with punishment.
And now we get to see that portion of Mythos come out right here, where he's talking about everything needs to be punished. He's not letting go of the past where his sister was killed by one dude in particular. And he never officially just stopped and said, you know what? Like, this was the one person. That was a bad person. They're evil. They suck. I don't like them. And he tried to gravitate and just say, everybody did this. Every human is guilty. So, nice.
What's that?
But once again, forgive the people that are willing to be forgiven or willing to atone for their crimes.
A knife.
It just needs to
There are
happen.
nicks all over the blade.
Maybe it's a symbol of your past.
That's
Let us
right.
think of it that way.
Yes. So that we may never fight amongst ourselves again.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome. That's awesome. All life bears sin when it is born. Will you face your sin? Yeah. The sinners be judged. What is this?
Don't worry. Leave it.
The judged? Oh no! We don't have rain in the party right now.
Oh, Holy One. That's the purifying light and show me how.
Okay, was there one of these at every single one of these fights? Dude, we're doing some work to this thing. Wow, we wrecked that thing.
That's it? I was just getting started.
Attack ring? Sick, dude. Light fell into darkness along with sin. You bear your sin and are the new light. The power of darkness has now ended. That's kind of cool. Like the idea of, like, once again, when we were talking about that personal weight that you put on yourself to kind of bear the burden of the past. Like, that's so cool. Now, what's that attack ring do? Okay, engraved with the word attack. Raises attack by 10%. Cool. So is that actually a bonus? I am going to change my party, though. I really want... No, not looking at Rain. I need Rain in here. I think instead of Colette, we should have Persea. I would like to put Regal in here, though. Eventually, just to see the difference, because his EX skill... Let's go down to Regal and show you guys. What is it? Guilt. Increases stats when Persea is on the battlefield. Now, I wonder what the level of stat increase is, because that might be a way to boost our damage. But I feel like Sheena is so good at, like, combo abilities, and she can debuff. So attack isn't everything. That's for sure. All right. So now we have everything, right? And we can go down the middle, it looks like. Yeah, there's no light around it. Pitiful Mythos. Mythos is a pitiful person. Why do you say that all of a sudden? Even though he led all those half-elves, he no longer has any friends left that he actually trusted. Good point. Yeah. I think loneliness can corrupt one's decisions, leading to arbitrary judgment and tyranny, leading to further loneliness. Let's make sure we value our friends. Yes, let's do it. Anyways, I mean, it all, like I said, it all comes to kind of a head here where, I mean, we find out that Mythos is a little bit more of a tragic character than we expected, but just this idea of not being able to forgive and not being able to forget and not finding his self-worth and just really viewing everything in the negative light and staying in the past and living in the moment, that he's letting the failures and the flaws define him rather than saying, I can overcome these and become a better person because of this moment, as much as it might hurt or be painful. Overcoming is a really important aspect of just growing as a person.
What is this?
This is
a teleport,
the
McGee.
Eris emblem.
Darius
Nice.
emblem.
It's a seal that blocks the path to Mythos' castle. Although I didn't know where it was.
You need a kiss.
Ew.
Ew. You signed up for this.
She always interrupts my recordings. She does it on purpose.
I like the attention.
She does. She's needy.
I love you. Kiss me.
Love you too.
Then with
I'm
this...
gonna close the door.
Ew.
The trap should be deactivated. Let's keep going.
Okay, let's go.
Let's do it, y'all. Darius emblem was found and acquired, baby. Nice. Nice. And off we go. We're here, boys. We're doing it. That's sick. Okay. Is there a save point up here? Okay. Hello? The weird bendy sword thing is kind of cool and unique. What is happening here? Is there a save point? All right. Well, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I fully anticipated this to be the last episode of Tales of Symphonia, but there was a lot of dialogue that went on. And it was like, we had some really cool interactions where we were able to talk about some real life world experiences that were kind of alluded to in the game, and not only character development as far as the characters in the game are concerned, but finding ways to learn from these characters and grow as our individuals, as ourselves and as a community and stuff. It was a lot more philosophical than I thought it was going to be. But you know what? Thank you guys so much for joining me in today's episode of Tales of Symphonia. Remember, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Great tools for you to get in touch with me. Let me know what you liked, didn't like, and what you want to see next. If you've made it this far and you are not a member of the community, feel free to hit the subscribe button, because we'd love to have you here, love to have you hang out. If you are a member of the community but you have not hit the bell notification icon, please just do it. Okay, at this point, like, there's no point in me like getting all sassy and frustrated. Just hit the notification icon. Why? Because we upload content every Monday through Friday. Now, one of the big things I want to point you guys down to, we talked about this in the beginning of the video. We are live. We're going to start live streaming on Twitch. Tentatively, Mondays are going to be running 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. Central Standard Time, just to get a couple hours in after I'm done with work. Work schedule may change to alter that. However, we are currently live streaming 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time every Wednesday, all Wednesday. It's going to be a good time. We're going to start doing that within the next couple weeks. We're going to be doing the whole live stream on Twitch, but currently we're going to start with just a couple hours or an hour or so on YouTube and then bring everybody over from YouTube to Twitch just to let people know that's what we're doing. Either way, thank you guys so much for joining me in today's video. I'm going to share my filthy little cake hole. I love you guys, and we will see you next time. Toodles!